And I know for certain that if you are watching this, you're made for more. Actually, I think every human on the face of the planet is made for more than any of us have even started to fathom. We have so much more potential inside of us than we've ever even considered. And if every day you start to realize a little bit more of that potential that's inside of you, then one day you will look back and you will say, holy smokes, what did I accomplish? What did I do with my life? It was amazing. But if you refuse to believe that more is possible, then you're not going to start to realize more of that potential every single day, and you will hold yourself back. You will keep yourself shackled to the experiences of your past, to the thinking of your past, to the identity of your past, instead of the bigger, better, brighter future self that you can create. And you can create it. You can create a new reality simply by thinking differently now. Before you can get other people to believe in you, you must believe in you. You have to be the first person to be completely convinced that you're here to do something special, that you're destined to achieve great things with your life. If you don't already have this faith that you've got a vision in front of you that you're going to accomplish, a dream that you will turn into reality, then how in the world do you expect other people to believe in you as well? And by the way, if you're the kind of person that's like, man, but how am I supposed to believe in myself if I haven't seen myself accomplish things to this point in my life? Or what if I've failed and I've fallen short and I've made mistakes and I feel like I've struggled so much and I haven't made the progress I thought I should make to this point in my life? How am I supposed to believe in me? How am I supposed to believe in me? Friend, your past does not dictate your future. Your past might have influence on who you are today and where you are at this point in your life. Certainly it does. We've all made decisions over our life that have put us exactly where we are in this very moment. But here's the beauty of it. All of us also can start to think differently and make new decisions that will put us in a totally different place in our future. But we have to understand that this is a truth of life. No matter how much you are struggling right now, no matter how much you feel you have failed in your past, or no matter how much you feel like you're failing right now or falling short right now in your life, today is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day. The next week is a new week, and we all can make it what we want it. We can all make the choice to show up differently, to be better, to improve ourselves, to show up with a better attitude. And if you, friend, can choose to show up with a better attitude and choose to be your very best every single day, you will start to make progress. And the more you start to make progress, the more you will start to believe that you are destined to do something great with your life, because you will get the feedback required for your ability to say to yourself, I'm on path. I'm on the path. I'm making progress. And as you're on that path, making progress, becoming your very best self, you got to start to look to the future. You've got to start to be able to look into the future 10, 15, 20 years out and identify the life you want to live. The thing that most people fail at throughout most of their lives is to get a crystal clear picture of what they actually want in life, who they want to become, what they want to achieve, what they want to create or accomplish, what they want to contribute into the world. Most people never get crystal clear on exactly who they want to become. And there's this really fascinating thing that most of us do, which is we think we are today who we are based on all of our past experiences. All of the interactions we've had, the challenges we faced, the struggles we've gone through, the adversities we've faced, the people who raised us or the people we met, the people that became our friends, the people that we happen to be in school with, the people we happen to live in neighborhood with. We feel like we are who we are today based on all of those people and all of those past experiences. But what if we are not who we are today based on our past experiences? But what if we are the person we are today based on who we envision ourselves becoming? Now, hang on with me for a second, because this might be new for you, but it's actually a theory called prospection theory that was co-founded, co-created, co-theorized by Martin Seligman, who was is considered the father of positive psychology. And this is really important to understand, because up to this point, if you've always thought to yourself, well, I am who I am and I am how I am because of my past, well, then you're stuck. Because your past is in the past. It's gone. You can't change your past. So if you can't change your past and you believe you are who you are based on your past, how can you change who you are today? But there's new science, new research happening. They're bringing about theories called perspection, which actually suggest that maybe, or hypothesize, I should say, maybe we are who we are today based on who we believe we are becoming. And guess what? If you actually believe you are who you are today based on who you believe you are becoming tomorrow and in the future, you can completely craft who you are today. You can choose who you're becoming. Your future has not happened yet, so you can write the story of the life you want to live. And if you can write the story of the life you want to live in the future, that means you are building yourself into the person you are right now today. You see, if all of the things that have happened in my past have made me who I am today, then I can't change who I'm becoming because I feel stuck to what's happened in the past. But if I have a sense of who I am meant to become, what I'm destined for, if I have a vision of the life I want to live, now I'm going to start taking action based on that vision, based on who I expect I'm becoming. If I believe I'm going to be a great motivational speaker and a great coach and do all of these amazing things in the world to reach lots of people and impact them in big, important, meaningful, positive ways, then I'm going to act aligned with who I believe I'm becoming. And you likewise will act based on who you believe you're becoming. And if you can start to act based on who you believe you're becoming, then you can choose who you're becoming, because every action you take as the person you believe you're becoming will strengthen you and wire you to become that very person, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The father of psychology in America, William James, once said, "Act, look, feel successful, conduct yourself accordingly, and you will be amazed at the positive results." One more time for the people in the back. Listen close, friend. Act, look, feel successful, conduct yourself accordingly, and you will be amazed at the positive results. Now, it's up to each of us to define what success actually means for us. What does it even mean to act, look, and feel successful? What does successful even mean in our own belief system, in our own philosophies of life? But we've got to make the decision. What does successful mean? What does success look like for us? And then start to act, look, feel successful in that way, and start to conduct ourselves according to the way we want to be successful, and we will start to become successful. We will start to wire ourselves to think the way that most successful, best version of ourselves thinks. This is what the most successful people on the face of the planet do. They understand they're going somewhere. They understand they're advancing. They understand and fully believe they're making progress in their life and going to do something special. Like, it's not a maybe, it's an absolute going to happen. Friend, I know for certain, because I believe in human potential, even if we've never met before, I so believe in human potential that if you believe you can do something incredible with your life, then you will do something incredible with your life. It might not look exactly the way you imagine it today, but if you start to imagine a bigger, better, brighter future, and you start to act as if that is an inevitability for you in your life, then you will start to shape and mold your brain to know you are that person, and you will become that person. I'm not saying overnight your life will completely, drastically transform into that life that you imagine. But friend, your life in a moment will change when you start to think as if you are that person that's destined to do that special thing or those special things in and with your life. And I know for certain that if you are watching this, you're made for more. Actually, I think every human on the face of the planet is made for more than any of us have even started to fathom. We have so much more potential inside of us than we've ever even considered. And if every day you start to realize a little bit more of that potential that's inside of you, then one day you will look back and you will say, holy smokes, what did I accomplish? What did I do with my life? It was amazing. But if you refuse to believe that more is possible, then you're not going to start to realize more of that potential every single day, and you will hold yourself back. You will keep yourself shackled to the experiences of your past, to the thinking of your past, to the identity of your past, instead of the bigger, better, brighter future self that you can create. And you can create it. You can create a new reality simply by thinking differently now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for next week. Decide that you're the person that's going to take command and control of your thoughts and your destiny. And that starts with a choice, a decision to believe that your thoughts matter and they mean something and they make a difference, and to start to think differently, to start to see yourself differently, not as your past self, but as your bigger, better, most successful future ideal self. And as you see that person in your future, you will start to craft yourself, because you'll start to take actions that wire yourself to become that way. Like the most successful NBA basketball stars on the face of the planet who have ever lived, they're people that saw themselves as champions. And so they got on the basketball court every single day, and they trained, and they practiced, and they worked on their shots, and they worked on their dribbling, and they worked on their defense. They worked on their sprints. They worked on their athleticism. They worked on their strength and conditioning. And they did it again and again and again until the vision they had of them being a victorious champion became absolute concrete reality in their life. And you, friend, must do the same for your life. To live a life of victory, of success, of achievement, of fulfillment, the way you want it to be, you got to envision that future self, and then you've got to do the work every day to become that person. And if you show up and do the work every single day to become the person you desire to be, you will one day become that person. And if you say to me, JJ, but I'm stuck in a job I don't like, or I'm stuck in different challenges, or I'm suffering with this or that or the other thing, guess what? You're going to focus on those things instead of becoming the person you're destined to become. And where your focus goes, your energy flows. And if you give your energy to your past, and you give your energy to your problems, and you give your energy to the things that you don't want in your life, then you will get more of those things. Because what you focus on, you start to attract and create around you in your life. What you focus on, you become. The thoughts you dwell on, you will get more of. You will start to think more of those thoughts because your brain will get addicted to those thoughts. So if right now all you think about is all the bad things happening in the world, in your life, how people did you wrong, how the government's frustrating you, how you don't like what's happening in the United States politics, how you don't like leadership or management at a certain organization, or your community's breaking down, or you don't have whatever it is you feel you should have right now, then all you're gonna get is more of the same. But if you start to no longer focus on what's wrong, but on what you want, on what you desire, on what you know you're meant for, you will start to move in that direction. Period. You will start to move in that direction. I cannot guarantee you're going to get there overnight, because I don't think that's actually going to happen. But over time, you will. You will make progress. You will get better. Opportunities will come your way. You will become the kind of person that other people are magnetized to. Because as you develop yourself and work on you and move in a direction of your destiny, other people will be drawn to your energy that you exude by becoming the person that you envision yourself becoming. And I know for certain that if you continue to feed your mind with great ideas and voices of encouragement and people who believe in human potential, hopefully like you're getting from this message right now, then you will start to wire your brain to believe that more is possible for you, to believe in yourself, which is where we started this message. Friend, you've got to convince yourself. You've got to believe in yourself, because once you start to believe in you, other people will start to believe in you. They can't help but believe in a person who believes in themselves, and you will get there. Just keep working on it. Keep believing. Keep hoping for a bigger, better, brighter future. Keep feeding your mind with voices of encouragement and inspiration and motivation to keep your inner fire alive and your passion and your drive alive. So you do the work, you become who you're destined to become, and you make the great, amazing, meaningful, positive impact in this world that you've been created and called to make. Friend, whatever you're going after, refuse to settle for anything less than your greatest potential, and just keep freaking going through all of the struggles and all of the challenges. Keep showing up day after day after day. Keep facing those battles. Keep stepping up to the plate. Keep getting the job done. And no matter how you did yesterday, no matter what you failed at, no matter how much you fell short of what you thought you should do, just keep getting up. Day after day, get up again and again and again. Dust yourself off, clean off the dirt, and just move forward. Get better, put a smile on your face, have a great freaking attitude, and be your very best. Friend, keep going. You can do great things with your life. I'll see you in the next one.